Hello everyone and welcome to EMK Nice Gaming Channel. I'm WizardKen and I'm with Commander Shepard and we are playing the Xbox version of World of Tanks. This game has finally come out a couple weeks ago for everyone to play, and I haven't done a video and I'm sorry, but I wanted to get back to some of the tanks I've already had that you guys have seen in the beta. But also I wanted to just, get familiar with some of the newer stuff that they've added, like the store part of it, and also Commander Shepard was able to start joining on 360, so I wanted to wait for him since you guys know him from the PC version of it. And so you'll have one expert, which is him, and one non-expert, which is me, teaching y'all stuff. So
yeah, but I'm the Xbox noob, so that kind of balances it out.
Yeah, and Eric, while I get over to the store page, we'll start talking about that at first, the gold and everything. Why don't you tell them what your experience has been from the PC to the Xbox version, and re-emphasize on what I've been saying, how it's played completely different, or at least the way that people react on things are completely different.
Oh, for sure, it's real different in regards to how people approach it, but just aesthetically, visuals, comparatively, say better in some aspects to the PC version. The explosions and the little special effects, the fire, and even the tank shells themselves. Of course, you can't see the shells themselves flying, but you do see kind of like a tracer effect. Those look a little cartoonish, but the explosions when any of the tanks light up are top notch.
Mm-hmm.
Just the visual that you get on your screen from somebody blowing up nearby. I mean, it's like a bomb going off, basically. So it's a big improvement over the PC version.
And we actually started playing the PC version last week, just to, kind of test and also get back into the PC version, because we have a lot of tanks on there that you don't get on here. But just playing that compared to this, I mean, it was just a huge difference in graphics, and it felt like the Xbox version was more polished off. And anyways, let's get going on, because I don't want to make this a huge long episode. I mean, 30 minutes is where I want to hit at, so if we're going to do anything. But first of all, I want to talk to you guys about gold, because this has been an issue with some of the people I do play with on a regular basis. A lot of them went out and bought tons of gold, and they're just buying all these little special packages and this and that, and we want to kind of help you guys out and let you know you don't need to do that. You're wasting a lot of money and stuff. Basically what I want to say is, when you're first starting out on World of Tanks, or even if you're not so newbie on the game, you've been playing for a while, being cautious on how much gold you buy is a very huge thing, because converting experience and stuff like that from gold on a premium tank, it doesn't work out the same way. Like, you're wasting more gold than you are converting experience. At least that's how it was on the PC. And I learned that the hard way when I started playing the PC version, and Eric can testify to that, where I was burning so much gold. Instead, I should have just did premium time. Save my gold for premium time, and use that to get my 2 times experience, and just keep playing the same tank over and over again, and eventually it works out even better, because you're only using 250 gold for one day, where when you convert experience, 6,500 is, if I remember right, a good chunk of gold. So it's like 250, so it equals out to an extent, but you can make more more experience off of playing premium for one day than you can. And we've talked about this in the beta too, when people were asking me, should I spend my 250 I gained in the day for experience, or should I use it for premium time? And I always said, if you have more time to be able to play premium, then do it. Like, if you're going to spend more than 1 hour on the game, use it on premium time. If you're only going to be on for 30 minutes, then convert your experience and do it that way. I mean, that's usually my rule of thumb. But Eric, are you still there? You're popping in and out.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Um, but first, that's what I wanted to explain. And for you guys that are just starting out, it's okay to get some gold. Like, for me, I'll show you on my screen. You know, I bought the $50 package of gold. That was just because, one, there's a package I'm going to show you guys in a second that I bought that I thought was a really decent deal. But also, you know, those first couple of tanks are really crappy to get through sometimes. Especially when you're going against premium tanks like the T14 or the M4 E4. The lower, basically, what is it? The smaller version of the Jumbo Sherman. Um, you know, you're in these, you know, the M3 Lee or the M2 medium American tanks, and you're getting blown up in one shot because of these tanks, or you can hardly hurt them, and it takes you a long time to get through some of those lower tanks. So, you know, spending a little bit of money at the beginning is a pretty good thing because, like we were saying, or me and Eric were discussing earlier, you know, buying one of these founder packs or even a quick starter pack, you know, are really a nice thing to have at the beginning. Because later on, you're not spending as much gold when you're in tier 5 and 6, because you can usually use that tank. You know, you can usually get through the tanks pretty easily now. Once you get into tier 5, you have bigger guns and you're able to last a lot longer. Plus, you get more experience, and then you could just save your gold for experience. I mean, for premium time. So, any thoughts on that, Eric?
Well, if anyone has specific questions regarding, you know, like Ken was saying, tanks that, you know, you should skip, ask us. We can tell you which ones that we found rough personally. But, I mean, it's not a bad idea, like you said, to pick up some gold early on. I mean, if you're brand new to tanks, period, I wouldn't recommend it right off the bat. You know, just mess around in the lower tiers and see if it's for you. You'll probably figure it out sooner or later, but if it's something you like, gold is a great investment. Converting free experience is good and everything, but generally it's good to keep the gold around for the premium time. Look for any specials that they might have on premium time. For example, right now they got 30 days premium and 100,000 silver, the specials part. And when you normally buy premium, I believe for 30 days it's 2,500 gold. So they're throwing you an extra 100,000 gold for another 100 gold. So that's not a bad deal right there. But I mean, it's not great. But I mean, if you're just starting out, I would recommend you go with something like that.
Exactly. I mean, like he was saying,
the premium tanks themselves are great, but don't expect them to be significantly better than your peers and your opponents on the battlefield. Generally, the way the premium tanks work is that they're somewhere between a fully upgraded tank and a basic tank. So keep that in mind. Don't expect your tank to just own because it's better than everything else out there.
And what he means on that is usually it's like the second package that you would buy on any tank that you would be playing regularly. It's usually like the medium engine kind of thing that you could have gotten, you know, the better tracks, the, you know, medium type of weapon. But like you were saying at the beginning, you know, if you're just starting out in this game, it's a free game. Test it out first and see if you even like it. Try it out for, you know, a good 2 weeks. You know, give it some time and effort before you invest into this, because, you know, you can burn a lot of money playing this game. And like he said, premium tanks aren't the most amazing, especially like I have, you know, a tier 5, a T14, and I also have a T23, which is a tier 7. And though they're premium tanks, when I get stacked into higher tiers than what they were, you know, made for, like if I go any higher than a tier 7 with that T23, I usually am not doing any damage to anyone. Usually it's always lower tanks that I do the best with those premium tanks, and but the benefits from having those is, you get better experience points and stuff like that, and silver for
Yeah,
using.
much better credit income.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they implement the crews like they do, like they already have on PC, premium tanks are a great way to train up your crews.
Exactly. And if you don't know about the crew stuff, go over to worldoftanks.com and research it a little bit, because we really can't explain it very well without being able to show you the screens, and since they don't have it in this game at the moment, we're not going to show you that. But anyways, nothing's changed really since the beta. They haven't added any new fractions, like any new countries in there yet. So you know, really these videos that we're going to be producing out now are going to be when they do make new content for it. We'll be, you know, making a video for it. But for right now, a lot of people have been asking us for help. I've been having a lot of people, you know, want to be my friend on Xbox Live and join in with them. And I'm sorry for you guys that I haven't gotten to yet. Thank you for being patient. I am going to jump on with some people. Actually, after this recording, I got 2 people that want to jump on for a few minutes and just learn some stuff. So if you want to join on with us once in a while, my gamer tag is GuitarPlaying55, and I will try to help you out as much as I can when I'm on. Do bear with me that I do play other platforms and I do have other recordings I have to do. But today we're going to just be messing around, but really showing you guys really platooning up, which me and Eric have done, and how much better it is to work with somebody that you're talking with, because a lot of people on this game don't want to talk, or you know, you don't get to play with them all the time. It's always somebody different every single time you play this. So if you can find a friend that wants to play this, that's the best, and start learning how to work together. And that's what we're going to show you, how we work together and how we communicate and work the field. So with that being said, Eric, what should we take out?
Let's start off with some tier 5.
Okay, so
I will go with the Sherman.
Now, what gun are you using on that thing?
I prefer the 76mm myself.
Now, why is that? So our audience will know. I mean, I already know, but you know, for them to get an insight, because me and him are both using 2 different guns, and I'll explain mine after he explains his.
I prefer the 76er because of the greater rate of fire. It has great damage, great penetration for its tier. You could actually punch up to tier 7 if you had to, against most medium tanks and against heavy tanks of your own tier, and probably up to tier 6. As long as you hit the right spots up front, you should be able to penetrate them. So overall, I think it's a really good package.
And I'm using, real quick before we go, which way do you want to go on this?
Up the hill.
Okay, so I'm heading that way anyways. I'm using the 105 on this. I like the power that it brings out. Yes, I do have like a 10 to 15 second reload time on this thing, but usually because he has a quicker reload, it's nice for me to be able to track somebody, plus still hurt them, and then Eric can finish them off, or he can keep holding them down if he can't penetrate them, for me to help finish them off. So that's where platooning together works great. And Eric is getting shot up like crazy. Already has got a lock on him.
Yeah, I'm perma-tracked.
Oh man!
As soon as I fix my track, I'm toast.
While I'm playing this, I guess Eric can explain some things to y'all. Remember to always buy, when you get a new tank, always buy, of course, always buy your repair kits, like he was talking about. He was about to repair, or he did repair his tracks, but also fire extinguishers and also health kits for your crew. Even though the crews aren't gaining any experience, you still have a crew of somewhat in the game. So
yeah, if your gunner gets injured, your reticle bloom, the circle that goes around your reticle, basically double. So you want to, and it shrinks a lot smaller. So or it shrinks. It takes a lot longer to shrink, rather. You want to get your gunner healed up. He's one of the most important crew members. You need to be able to hit where you can shoot at. So definitely get him up. Yeah, like he's saying, get all your consumables. Yeah, they might cost 4,000 credits, but they're well spent. And you know, if you think you're in a bad spot, like I was, definitely fix yourself quicker.
Ooh, Artie's got a lock on me.
Yeah, that guy in the M41 knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Right now, I'm just trying to...
Looking at Ken here, he's moving around a lot, bopping and moving, and that's basically because he's not safe from the artillery, so if he's a sitting duck like I was, that is the result. And
yeah.
He probably got hit by a tank destroyer, I'm guessing.
The Martyr 2 that got me.
M40... Oh, the Martyr, really?
Mm-hmm. Another... But, you know, even though we're one of the biggest tanks out here, the thing is, you know, if they have a good team, then they're going to do a lot better. As you could see, I lasted near the end, but our team wasn't doing the greatest. I mean, you've got one guy near the flag who, I don't know why he's out there by himself. You've got the Artie, you know, doing his job. You've got a tank destroyer sitting near the Artie, which he could be just AFK. And then you've got a tank destroyer sitting here. Oh no, he's not AFK, but you got a tank destroyer trying to go after their Artie. So,
yeah, Ken and I could have played this better if we would have been talking about what we're gonna do instead of the game. But I mean, well played to the other team. The Artie was on their game, and clearly the tank destroyers were too. The Electo and Wolverine have 3 kills apiece, so definitely those guys were getting some work done.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the garage now, but when we'll take out our Jumbo Shermans, but we're gonna show you, you know, the M4. It's a lower version of the Jumbo Sherman, and we're gonna show you what happens when you have a little bit more armor, a little bit more slant. And, you know, this tank, and Eric, I know will agree with this, is kind of like a heavy tank for its tier. It's a very nice tank. It can take a lot of hits. I mean, that's what I, you know, at least say about it. It's a pretty decent tank. But as you can see on Eric's last area, when we were watching him trying to get up there, I mean, there was just nowhere for him to go. I mean, once he was tracked and stuff, that was it. I mean, they had open season on him, and that has to do with having, you know, not the greatest armor in the front and stuff. So you got to know
I was trying to hide behind the rock there, but it didn't matter with the Artie, and then I think one of those tank destroyers had a beat on me too. But yeah, I mean, it's just the way it goes. You got to get up that
left
hill, and I shouldn't have stopped there.
Yeah. Another good thing to know is learn your maps. Learn them very well.
Most important thing.
Learn the ins and outs, because there's secret spots that some people just don't know. And did I just have Artie shoot at me?
Playing a tank destroyer, placement is literally everything, because unless you're playing that British AT series, you don't really have any armor to speak of. So you want to get in a concealed area that has good lines of sight on the enemy.
Exactly.
And, just let them come to you, and hopefully turn it into a turkey shoot.
And the other thing you guys need to know too, when you're working with a friend, you're platoon together, you don't exactly have to be right next to each other. I mean, we're kind of close, but you know, even if he was just a little bit further, a couple of sand dunes down from me, I mean, the advantages of him being further away from me is still great. I mean, he's able to sit there and shoot at the same tank I am, but at a different angle. He might be able to hit the sides of it to where I'm just keeping the guy busy. You know, ultimately in the end, it's your team. You wanted to win. Of course, you're trying to do as much damage, but sometimes some maps you don't get that chance. And so be a team player and help your team out. Let your friends get the kills if they have the better advantage.
Yeah, don't go and pull out of a safe spot so you could get the kill shot.
Exactly. And if you can see what I'm doing right now is I'm basically just peekabooing on a T-29. He's a tier 7, I'm a tier 6, but I know he doesn't have the bigger gun. He's going to have a hard time penetrating me, but he's leaving his hatch on the top very vulnerable. And he's angled down, so it's a little bit more straight angle for me to hit him. I guess you could say. It's less ricocheting. You know, I'm going to have a less chance of ricocheting his armor. Because he's a little bit more slanted. What are we doing on that? Okay, it looks like we have nobody on that side to help. So we're going to have to, unfortunately, lead the side that we were pushing on. And I think we're going to have to head...
cover you from the AT2.
Alright, I'm heading behind you, and I'm going to head straight over that way. This is the other unfortunate event. When the team doesn't play very well, they all go to one side. And that was my bad for calling us to go left instead of right. We really should have went right instead. But anyways, this is the bad spot of where we have to split up. So there's no one really helping me out, no one protecting me and stuff. And I've got to hope that I can make it there without being seen, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah, he's got his work cut out for him, unfortunately.
I don't know if I'm going to make it there in time. Yeah, these have not been very good battles for us. Not on our part, but mostly that we don't have a very good team that's helping us out, trying to...
Yeah, if we didn't lose the cap, I'm sure we could turn this around.
But as you can see, I'm going to point this out real quick. We have a heavy and a medium tank just sitting in at the spawn point, which does nothing for us.
That never helps.
I mean, they're just sitting there hoping to get kills off on the side of that sand dune, which, if our base was over there, okay. But if not, don't sit there. I mean, if you have one person wanting to protect Artie, that's fine. But once you see the base starting to get taken over, you need to move out. You need to help your team out. Even if you're going to die and stuff, I mean, you know, that extra few seconds, if that heavy tank would have been out there before I was, that couple extra seconds before he blew up, or if he did die, would have given me more time to come up there and start helping out. And for our other side to push through and hopefully come around. So
yeah, remember people, you only need one hit to reset the cap. Any amount of points that you accumulate while you're capping, if you get hit, reset to 0.
Exactly, and even if you can, if there's maybe some blown up tanks over there, use them as cover and sit on the cap too. You automatically stop it from ever moving again. So, I mean, there's different ways for you to help your team out from stopping them from capping, but this is this is why we like the platoon with at least 3 people. Because 2 of them can keep working together, or one of them, or 2 of them can go off to the flag, and the other one can help protect them, like Eric was trying to do for me, trying to keep them focused on him. But there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, we were out-tiered ourselves, and you have to work within your limitations.
Yeah.
Low tanks, I mean, it was not an ideal battle. You know, only do what you can. Typically, when you try and force things that aren't there, get kind of destroyed real quick, like I did right off the bat the last match. Yeah,
and you're going to notice, too, matchmaking is still just as bad as it is on PC.
Are we going to go to the islands, or...
Yeah, I say the islands, because then we can still be near the base if it starts getting taken over. As I was saying, matchmaking has not been the nicest thing ever since this game has come out from beta. I've been being tiered in like the highest tier I can ever go in. You know, since we're tier 6, we can see all the way up to tier 8.
Luckily, there's only 2 tier 8s on the enemy team.
Yeah, George Washington, Jack Panther 2.
Not that bad.
No, not that bad, but I'm still worried about the George Washington. I mean, yeah, the George Washington Tiger. Because he's not the greatest tank to be going, or Artie to have going against you. That's usually a one-hit wonder. And a lot of people hate Artie, and I do, but I like playing it still too. So, I mean, it's kind of contradicting, but
mind if there's Artie in the game because they change up the balance very dynamically.
I mean, usually when we play with Bubba,
strategies.
Yeah, I mean, when we play with Bubba, and he's Artie, it's nice because we're like, hey, we got 3 tanks over here. Take out the biggest guy. We'll deal with the others. You know. So that is a nice thing to have artillery for that. Alright, I have got a good lock on a couple of these guys.
On the hill?
Yeah, I mean, they keep disappearing. So, it looks like our team might actually be doing okay on this one.
4-1 so far, but nothing for sure.
Yeah, the only thing bad is that most of our team went to the far right near the village, and so we have no one really protecting the center.
I'm gonna help out this Yag Panther. See if I can help maybe get a shot on this T-29.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get a line in for. But nicely done. 111. Now in this tank we're both using the 105. It's nicely done. He set him on fire. Oh.
Yeah, he had the auto extinguisher though.
Mm-hmm.
It only ticked once before it went out.
Yeah, which I don't like the auto extinguisher because it costs gold instead of silver. You know, and sometimes you don't even want it to, like in that situation when I'm almost dead, I would have just let myself burn out.
Yeah, that's pretty much 20k credits down the drain.
Alright, we're we pushing forwards?
Yeah, we outnumber them 9-3 now.
No, we are telling you, yeah, we are telling you guys to communicate, and we're not communicating but so much, but I mean, a lot of this stuff, we know where we're going to go. We know exactly who's going to do what and stuff.
We played so much together, you know, we kind of read each other.
See, like he's going low, I'm going high. Because he knows if he spots somebody down low, I'm going to come around them and shoot them. And if I spot somebody, kind of like
a light tank up there.
Yeah, he's gone. That was just a moving shot. I was like, screw it. Alright, I'm going to take one more look in the map. Alright, looks like we can keep pushing no matter what.
I got it.
Alright. It looks like he's aiming for me. Or he's aiming for you. One of the two.
On me. Oh, wait, he shot at you.
Yeah, that's surprising. That's alright. Oh, man. Artie.
Why?
Alright, there's that big freaking George W. Panther. Tiger. That I know I hit him. But he disappeared. Of course, the biggest tanks in the whole game are the ones that are still left over. Alright, gotta move a little bit. Alright. I'm not too worried about the Jack Panther right now because he's trying to get away, and actually he's trying to find Eric.
One of them, there's 2 of them up there though.
Yeah, I know. I'm hitting the other guy. I'm not worried about it. The Jack Panther can't pen me at this moment in time. And this is what we're talking about, the difference between the M4 and the Jumbo Sherman. Just the angles that you have are so much better in the armor. I mean, this guy's just been able to track me, and that's it. Now he's gone. I mean, and I'm going to burn a repair kit because he took out my tracks, but that's pretty much all he could do. So, oh, the M12 took him out. Our team could have done a little bit better. I mean, they didn't do bad. We only lost 4 guys, and 3 of them were light tanks, but the middle was kind of exposed a little bit, and if the other team would have pushed harder through the middle, it probably would have been a different ball game. You know, especially if that, you know, tier 8 tank destroyer would have helped out. Instead of he was camping at the flags like we were talking about. Why camp at the flag, you know? I don't see the purpose in it. I mean, he is a tank destroyer, but there's other spots he could sit that would be more effective for his team. So,
yeah, they didn't really contribute. I mean, I'm sure they did some damage. I know they nearly killed me, but I mean, really, think about it. You want your gun in a place where you could be the most benefit to your team. And camping arty, you only need one up there, you know, in case you get a light tank that's going to try and blitz the arty real fast, because, you know, those guys are in their satellite view, so they may not see the tank that's about to kill them until it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
So one guy there should be enough. You don't need two.
Exactly. So we're at the 31-minute mark. I say we can do one more battle, and then we're gonna have to cut it. If you guys have any questions about anything, please do not hesitate to comment. Please like the videos and stuff like that. That helps us out a lot. I'm gonna take out the Jumbo Sherman one more time. And like our videos and stuff like that. Like I said, if you want to join up on with me, and if Eric's on, he'll help out. You know, we'll do some platooning together and helping some people out and stuff like that. Just add me onto your friends list. So, and send me a message. Let me know what you need help with, so I can be better prepared for it. We're not experts, but we have played a lot of this game. There's other people that are even better at this, but you know, we do what we can. Alright, right or left?
Well, we got an arty, so I say we go towards the middle. Yeah, we got an arty and a tier 7 TD. So
yeah. Alright, we'll start heading.
Really good for us.
Alright. We'll start heading this way. And hopefully hold the line a little bit. Doesn't look like we might not have a lot of backup. I'm not sure yet. I don't know what these heavy tanks are thinking of doing yet. We might have to stick far right.
Yeah. We got the tier 5 heavies over here, but that's about it, huh?
Yeah, and it looks...
We'll set up an ambush over here with these guys. And they don't really look like they want to stick around. They keep them.
Alright, before I...
Keep Platoons out of here. So it'll be us 3 holding the line.
Alright. Usually I wouldn't do this, but right now I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go spot and see where the enemy is. Just so we can kind of get a figure of what's going to happen. I'm going to use a lot of this buildings on the right side, which will help me a lot. But they do have a Jackson, and that's what I'm worried about spotting me. Because his view range is amazing.
Yeah, I'll stick over here by the actual mountain.
Oh, never mind. It looks like somebody up top is actually spawning for us. So I'm just going to stay back here and take a couple pop shots at people. Because the Churchill 7's not even looking at me. And I tracked him. If you get a chance to shoot at him, Eric, now's the time. But just be careful. There are a lot of guys out there.
I can poke out further than I need.
I tracked him again. If you can't poke out, then don't do it. I'll finish him off. I mean, he's not moving anywhere anytime soon. So. I keep tracking one side, and then I track the other side. I know he is pissed. Oh, I missed. No way.
Keep missing too.
I don't know what I'm missing. There we go. There's 58 out of them. Oh. There's an 88 on the side too.
Focus on us. We'll be all right.
Yeah. We're gonna request fire.
Oh, Churchy. There you go.
There's an 88 coming our way. And something pushing.
Ooh, we got an enemy jumbo, a nemesis jumbo.
No, those 88s, if you could see, I was hitting this little top on the spot spot on the top. It's like their little, I don't know, viewports, isn't it, up there? Because that's not the hatch. Because the hatch is a little bit smaller.
Hey, do you think you could hit our nemesis?
Yeah, I'm trying to poke around right now, but I'm worried about the AT-8 kind of turning and there he is. Of course, I bounced it. Yeah, just give me a few more seconds trying to... There you go, hit him that time. Alright, he's looking at me.
Nice, thank you.
I'm angled enough, I should be able to...
Yeah, he is angling himself from me. I got no shot on him.
He's... Well, hit his turret. With the 105, you get explosive damage up there. So you should be able to hurt him. That's what he's doing to me.
I have no shot on him because of the Rockies hiding behind.
Yeah, now I'm going to have to keep poking in and out because... and there's an AT-25 shooting at me.
Yeah,
tracked him.
Shot him, so he's going to be kind of pissed at me for a little while.
Yeah, I hit him. All I did was track him.
Hopefully, we can
I need to get some of this wood out of my way because I cannot maneuver. One more shot into that jumbo Sherman.
Jackson.
Ooh, someone did it. Yeah, I almost had a shot on him.
Yeah.
AT-8's giving me his sides. Yeah, the Nemesis is gone. Alright, AT-8 is completely tracked and he's looking away from us.
E25 is looking at me though.
Hmm.
Well, he's looking at you.
Yeah, I got a Jackson that's hurting me now. Someone's shooting gold. I just saw that.
Gold number. Hey, 'cause I got a shot right into that side and...
Alright, I hit the Jackson. Let's see.
Where's the Jackson at?
He's still in the back. He's running away, I think, now. He's running.
Okay, that was funny.
There we go.
Switched me to gold for some reason.
I'm trying to keep this AT-8 busy.
Good God. Enough gold T25 AT. I don't like it.
Yeah, he hit me with it. I'm gonna see if I can hit him. I think I did. But I gotta help these guys with that AT-8. Oh! Something hit me very hard.
Hardy? Finally
something.
For
Track that AT-8 again. Jesus. I know he hates me. I think it's the... Maybe that T-25 hit me. Yeah, it was him. He's just using gold the whole time. He does not want to die. Moving up, moving up. Gonna try to flank him while he's looking.
Take the lead because I can't take another shot.
Me neither. I have 36 on my life.
At 115.
But we're still gonna get top freaking stuff here, dude. I mean, hopefully. Now, what I'm hoping is that this guy, is he facing us or no?
He's facing you.
Oh, great. I can't get an eye on him.
Ooh.
Oh! Oh, man, I did not...
Ooh,
I was
man,
not ready for that.
From the side got him.
Yeah, I was not ready to take him on.
Hold down that flank by ourselves.
Yeah. Well, this was one of our better battles, but this is how, you would want to play on, the game like this, so... But,
Yeah, and remember when you hit A, it switches you to whatever ammo type you also have, so you try not to, don't waste gold like I did this last round. I wasted 6 gold shells and it put me in the negative almost 10,000 silver. Jesus.
So, anyways, as you can see, working together, we did pretty good. I mean, we're in the top 4, so... You know, and Eric just
Yeah,
wasn't in the
better,
position
but-
to really hit too many enemies. I mean, he was doing like I was saying the other game where, you know, if he
Yeah, I
can
was
keep them
watching the
distracted,
flank.
then that's good. I mean, and that helped me be able to take a lot of guys out and stuff like that. So, you know, but all in all, I mean, he still did a great amount of, you know, damage and points. But anyways, this has gone on for 41 minutes. So we're going to have to cut it off from here. But we'll have more videos up later on, guys. Like I said, if you guys haven't watched my next car game, go check that out. That's a pretty good game. That's out on Steam. It's alpha still, but it just for alpha, pre-alpha actually. It's a lot of fun. Check that out.
Stay tuned for Thief.
Yes,
Coming.
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I'm not doing any major games right now until Thief comes out, which is gonna be on the 25th. So expect on like the 26th or something like that to actually see the game, something like that, because or 26th or 27th, I'm gonna have it up, something like that. I gotta work with my work schedule, but anyways, I'm gonna be really focusing on that. That'll be our next big game after we did our SimCities video series. So. Right now you're just going to see little videos here and there from random games, but once that comes out, you're going to see me doing the whole playthrough and telling you my thoughts of it, because I've played all the Thief series, and they really went downhill in the third one, but hopefully they've reamped it and redid this one back to the original style. And I think I would be a good judge of it, because I played that game religiously when it came out, the first one and the second one. The third one I beat it, but I never played it again because it was crap. So, but anyways, guys, I'm WizardKen with Commander Shepard, and until next time, see ya.
Later.